is available, faculty support is available. So you have to just make yourself available to learn every day and make every day as a learning day, right? So very interesting things are going to be lined up, which we will just see how it is going to happen and useful for you. A quick recap, the 4-quadrant approach. The first quadrant is a video tutorial. In short to say, 20 hours of video content is there for every course. We have also given you transcripts because you cannot download the video. Transcripts are the gist of the content covered in the video. Lot of good, interesting video, audio, animation content is available, which you can download and just learn from the experts, right? So you don't have to go and search anywhere. Come to the tutorial. You have the faculty who has taught you the subject. Already there are recorded lectures. Go through it. Then read the books. Please, mandatory activity to read the books because this is going to help you to make the assignment and help you to prepare for exam. If you read from the book, you can easily score 70 to 80 marks in exam because entire book is going to be useful for while your exam preparation as well, right? It is a mandatory activity that you have to learn from the book. We will monitor how much you are reading as well, right? Discussion forum, as I told you, is a nice place to interact with peers. Unlimited time, 24/7. You can interact with your peers using the discussion forum. You have a case study. You have some interesting point. You have a doubt. You can post it there. You can get the views from your peers as well as from the faculty, right? So connect 24/7 with your peers and the faculty using the discussion forum. Right? Even faculties are going to use the discussion forum and some classes over the weekdays as well to clarify doubts. 2 hours per course during the weekdays. And then weekend, there will be 4 to 6 sessions. So we are there to help you throughout and ensure that you are going to complete the course successfully. So be engaged with us, stay connected, and take all the possible support to complete your course successfully. Self-assessment. You can log into portal and assess yourself at any point of time and get prepared for exam. Right. Now, this is an important information we are going to discuss now. Is there a criteria to appear for exam? Yes, there is a criteria. What is the criteria? The progress in the course, the learning requirement is what we say is anybody who has learned thoroughly and comfortable to sit for the exam can appear for the exam, and we will do all possible support, extend everything that is required for you to achieve that one. So learning requirement is 75%. What you have to do? Very simple. Just one activity you have to do. What is the one activity? Keep learning. How to learn? There are 3 steps to learn. The first and foremost is e-content. Learn from the e-content, the books we have given in PDF, EPUB format. Right? So keep learning from the books, and you can log in anytime to your convenience and keep learning. The first step of learning. The second step is once you are coming prepared for the classes after the learning is done, the live sessions are held. There again, learning happens. Attend the live classes, interact with the faculty, understand the concept as taught by the faculty. Even all the sessions gets recorded. Why we are recording the session? Because even if you miss to attend 1 or 2 classes here and there, you have an opportunity to go back and play the recorded sessions, which will be available throughout the semester. This advantage is not for a campus learner. If you are absent for your institution for a day or for a few days or for a week, you're bound to miss those classes. But in online learning, you cannot miss a class. Every class is recorded and the recorded sessions are available. So learning happens by attending the live classes, interacting with the faculty, and the recorded session. The second step of learning is the live classes. The last step of the learning is going to be doing your assignment. Assignment is a learning activity. It's a graded activity. While you write your assignment, you learn, right? So there is a mandatory only one assignment you have to submit per course. There is no other multiple assignment, no midterm test, no class test, no weekly test, nothing. Just one assignment you have to do. And doing the assignment by yourself is nothing but you are learning the course. So learn from the e-content, learn from the faculty while attending the live session or going through the recorded session, and learn while preparing for your assignment. If you do these 3 things, your learning requirement is taken care. Also, the experience of as a self-assessment learning and feedback in the quizzes, the model question papers will give you, work on the model papers, prepare for the exams. All these are learning steps. Learning from the tutorials, the recorded lectures are already there. Why waste time? So start learning, log into tutorials while on the move, you can see the tutorials, right? Use your mobile phones, right? We have also given you an app, Brightspace Pulse app. We'll discuss about it as well, right? So learning is going to be unlimited. Learning is going to be friendly. Learning is continuous, and learning is with support from the faculty, right? Lot of good articles, blogs are there for learning as well. So learning requirement needs to be completed so that you are eligible to appear for the exam. Please make every day as a learning day, even half an hour, 1 hour, whatever is possible. Assume you are not able to learn 1 week, no problem. Next week, you put additional efforts, learn more time. Instead of half an hour, you take it as 1 hour. You can compensate for that, right? But make it as a habit to learn every day. A quick recap. So 75% of learning requirement is required to appear for exam. This is attendance. Attendance means you don't have to come to the campus. You don't have to just, there's no roll call saying that whether you have logged into portal daily. We are not going to check that one. But what in fact we will check is whether you have completed the learning requirement, whether you have at least 75% of the learning requirement done so that you are eligible for exam. This is for your own benefit, so that you are comfortable, sit for the exams, prepared, and pass out in good marks, right? Examination is for 100 marks. 30 marks you will get in the assignment. Remember, there is just one assignment you are going to do throughout the course for every course, and you get 30 marks. Exam, 70 marks. Exam is very easy affair. We have a multiple choice question for 20 marks, and then descriptive, that is online typing for 50 marks. Your assignment, your exam is all online, no pen and paper, right? You don't have to write. There is always an issue with handwriting, formatting, all those challenges are there. To overcome that, we have made a system wherein you have to type online your assignments, as well as your exam is also about typing, right? Typing is not a big deal. So don't worry about, sir, I don't know typing, and my typing is slow. Nothing to fear about. So if we can all practice and get that, and easily we can do that one. We have also given you a lot of tools for practicing and how to write assignments in maths, stat, accountancy related questions. And descriptive is for 50 marks in the exam. And please note, no negative marking. We are not going to deduct marks for wrong answers. We are not going to deduct marks for grammar mistakes, spelling mistakes. We don't do any such thing. We are going to award marks for whatever you have written correct. Simple. Right? So 70 marks is for the exam, 30 marks for assignment. You need to score a minimum 40 in both the components, in assignment as well as in the exam separately. That means for 30, you have to score minimum 12, and for 70, you have to score minimum 28. Put together is 40 marks, right? So exam, as I told you, it is technology enabled. So this is the best part of the online learning. Exam, you can take it sitting at home, right? Or office, or any other place of your convenience. All you have to do is take a silent zone and write your exam. Just because you are taking the exams from home, please don't indulge in any unfair means, because the university faculty who are going to proctor or monitor you throughout the exam activity, right from the time, the 3 hours of the exam, they will be monitoring your activities and guiding you what to do, what not to do. Right? Entire exam session is video recorded as well, right? So there will be a technology team which will be helping to during the exam in case you have any challenges. You have all the support from us, but you just have to prepare, complete the learning requirement, and appear for the exam and complete it. Please keep one point in mind. There is no scope for improvement, right? Professional world, there's nothing called as you are going to improve. People who are competitive world, even you can see in sports, whoever gives the best performance gets an award and the medal. Your first performance is going to be the best performance, because we don't give you any scope for improvement. You cannot say that, sir, I have scored 50% of the mark, I would like to reappear for the exam and score better. Sorry, the answer is no. The first attempt is always the best attempt. So prepare well and clear the exams in the first attempt itself with good marks. If you're studying from the e-content and attending the live classes or going through the recorded classes, you can score 70, 80 marks in the exam. Take my word. So just start preparing for the exams from now on. Once you successfully complete the exam, within 6 to 8 weeks, you will get your mark sheets, right? Results declared online, and your mark sheets will be available online. You can just download it and keep it for your records. But once you successfully complete the entire program and be eligible for the award of degree, your actual degree copy, which I'm going to show to you in shortly, how it looks like, the degree as well as all the mark sheets will be sent across to your communication address by the concept what is called as auto issuance of degree. You don't have to visit campus. You don't have to ask us when you will give me degree. It will reach out to you within 4 to 5 months once you successfully complete the program, right? But results will be declared always on time within 6 to 8 weeks, right? So there's nothing going to stop you to pursue your higher education or for your career aspirations. The degree will have all the features, safety features, your identity, your photograph, right? Your program, everything. Along with that, it will be mentioned mode of delivery and medium of instruction. Mode of delivery is online. It will be mentioned on the flip side of the degree certificate. Medium of instruction is English only, right? So all these features will be printed and sent across to you. You will get your degrees to your communication address wherever you are there in the globe. This is a sample copy of the degree, right? Same degree is given to campus learner. Your photograph will be there. The program that you have enrolled with the seal signature of the university authorities. This degree will be sent across once you become eligible for the award of degree. Get your consolidated mark sheets, grades, right? Semester wise, right? You will get everything. Both these things, hard copy will be sent across to your communication address, right? But at the end of every semester, you will get the soft copy PDF format for your own records, right? These details are there in our website, onlinemanipal.com as well. Regarding the assessment, there are two components. As I told you, one is assignment, one is exam. Assignment, there is just one assignment per course. Assignment question will be given by the faculty, right? Once the academic classes starts, within a month, you will get the assignment question. You can start working on the assignment question. After the faculty gives you the question, every learner will get a guaranteed 3 months time. Please note, guaranteed 3 months time to submit the assignment. In a campus, you will not be given so much time. Since we understand you are a working professional, we have given you the maximum time. If required, we'll give you a couple of weeks more. Idea is you have to mandatorily submit the assignment, which is for marks. Otherwise, you lose the marks. 30 marks is for assignment. Just keep that in mind. I will showcase an assignment paper to you, right? How the questions are asked, where to. We don't take assignments as an attachment through email. Please don't send us an email attachment and says, accept my assignment. Sorry, assignment has to be given directly to the faculty in the LMS only, not through email help desk, right? So please ensure that your assignments are done and submitted on time. Even for practicals, there is an assignment. So how this assignment is done? In the programming lab. So for the practicals, what happens? There are a lot of assignments you will be doing, which are called as guided exercises, guided activity. That means you will be actually doing it with the support of the faculty. So in the case of assignment, all theory assignment, it is for 30 marks. In practical, the learning is more from doing the practical lab. So practical assignment, you get 70 marks. Keep that in mind. The ratio gets reversed for practical. When it comes for the exam is a remote proctor, which you already discussed. Sitting at home, you can take exam. University proctors will be doing proctoring remote activity. For exams, you just need to have a Windows-based laptop or a desktop with a webcam with a stable internet connection. Don't worry, we'll give you all the hardware, software, guidelines, technology support, right? All those things are there. Please note, only a Windows laptop or a desktop with a webcam is required for exam. Exam is for 70 marks, 20 marks is for MCQ, descriptive is, that means written answers online, is going to be 50 marks. In the case of descriptive, there will be choices as well, but MCQ, there is no choice. When it comes to practical exams is for 30 marks, which includes 20 marks for the exam, 10 marks for Viva voice, right? So practical exam means 70 marks for internal assignment, 20 marks for the exam, and 10 marks for the Viva. All put together is your 100 marks. Each component you have to score minimum 40%, right? And there is an important concept which I want to highlight now, which we'll discuss in detail later. Exam booking slots. Kindly note that while traveling, you have to book tickets. Am I right? Whether it is by road, rail, or train, you have to just by air, you have to book tickets and you need to travel. Similarly, for exams, you have to book slots. Without booking slot, you cannot take exam. And you have to book the slots, reason being, by booking slot, you are going to pick up date, time, and the order in which you are going to appear for the exam as per your convenience. Assuming you are 5 or 6 papers, you can decide the order in which you can take exam. Somebody will take statistics paper first, somebody will take HR paper first, you can take your finance first or MIS first. It is up to you. Order, date, different dates, different time slots are available. This facility is not for campus. In the case of campus, what we have seen in the past, everybody has to appear exams at the same time for a given paper in the campus. But sitting at home, you can decide the exam date and time and slot and do this one. This is called as the facility given to online learner in terms of online exam slot booking, right? And we will see an academic calendar to understand more about it, right? Exam, as I told you, 40% is a pass mark. Believe me, anybody can pass. Every one of you will pass, right? There's no doubts in that. But you have to pass with good marks. That means you have to score minimum 70, 80 marks in each paper. That is important. For which you need to make every day as a learning day. Keep using our resources and learn from that. Spend some quality time every day, right? So learning goes on, learning is unlimited. Parallelly, what happens is we will give you every opportunity for you to become a thorough professional as well. How it is possible? You have to enroll and do courses in the Coursera. Coursera, the access is enabled in the portal. You can log into portal and check. Coursera access is already enabled. You can log in directly and start accessing Coursera courses, right? So now I request my colleague Ujjwal to take you in detail about the advantages of doing programs in Coursera. Ujjwal, over to you.
Thank you, Ramki sir. All right. So those of you who don't know what Coursera is, it is a massive open online course provider, or a MOOC as it's more popularly called, that was founded by Stanford professors. Now, this is a great value add and you get free access to it as a Manipal student. So it's got really good content that's curated not just from educators, but also from leading organizations all across the world. Now, these are the organizations that deal with the end customer, right? So they know what are the skills they're looking for, create the products and services, and therefore these are the skills they're looking to hire for. So they're designing programs based on the skills that are trending that they need. You as a student have access to thousands. Now it's over 10,500 courses that will supplement your learning at Manipal University, and it will help you acquire the industry relevant knowledge and skills. There is absolutely no limit to the number of courses you can do on Coursera. You can do 1, you can do 10, you can do all 10,000 if you'd like. You can access Coursera either directly or via the student portal, as you can see on the screen, which is why we say the student portal is your one-stop shop. So when you log in, you'll see a tile that says Coursera. Now, when you click that, it'll take you directly to the Coursera website. Now, remember, you have to use your MUJ credentials, your Manipal University Jaipur credentials to log in, because that is how it will recognize you as a Manipal student, and the courses that it recommends will be absolutely free of cost for you. Now, to make it easy for you, because it can get overwhelming, you log in and you don't know where to start from. So to make it easy for you to get started on Coursera, your faculty has shortlisted the most relevant courses that are aligned to your curriculum in 3 buckets. So when you log into Coursera, you will see recommendations. So it'll say, if you see the screen right now, it says recommended by your organization. Now there are 3 buckets under that. The first one is syllabus-oriented courses and guided projects. These are the courses that are currently aligned to what you will be covering in the semester. The second one is career readiness. Now, those are the courses that are aligned to your domain in general. For example, if you are doing a computer applications program with us, in that case, everything related to the IT domain will be recommended over here. The third bucket is professional development, or it could also be your personal development. Now, these are courses that are essential in any workplace, right? You can't, you can have the domain skills, but you need to have the communication skills to convey that message, to articulate your message to the students, to your associates, to everybody, right? So you need to develop these skills, and therefore your personal development is of utmost importance. And of course, I just want to point out, you can explore other courses as well. You are not limited to only do what we recommend. Feel free to explore courses on mindfulness, on polity, whatever interests you, whatever your topics of interest are, you can do those as well. Every semester, we will be refreshing the content on Coursera that's going to be most relevant to your syllabus, and it will really be valuable for you to enroll and complete these certification courses. Now, one thing you've got to make sure of is when you log into Coursera, you should see these 2 logos on the top left corner, the Coursera logo and the Online Manipal logo. Once you see both the logos, then you know you're in the right place. If you don't see the Online Manipal logo, click the drop down that is there and select it, because that will keep you in the catalog for Manipal University. So then whatever you search in that search box over there, it's going to show all the results that are absolutely free of cost for you. You don't, after you complete the course, you don't even have to pay for the certificates. It's all going to be there. Now, we've had students in previous batches who really utilized it well, and they've already made progress in their respective careers. For example, there was this student, I think his name was Priyanshu Yadav. He's a batch 4 student, and he was a software engineer at Indigo. He wanted to get into the cybersecurity. Now, those of you who are working, you know how difficult it is career to make a move in domains. But he went ahead, he explored these professional courses on Coursera, got the certifications. He actually learned, it's not just the fact to get a certificate, you actually learn these skills as well. And Coursera makes it very user-friendly. The content is very easy to grasp. So he went, acquired these skills, went to HR, said, you know what, this is what I want to do. And now he's in their security and compliance department. So they've actually made progress. They've made use of Coursera to gain these employable skills. So when it comes to your placements towards the end of your program, make sure you are holistically skilled. I would say that you need to be holistically skilled. It's not just your degree program. Try and get the other skills that are trending as well. Now, I'll quickly take you through the different types of formats on Coursera. There are different courses that one can do. One is your certification course, which all of you know you completed, you can download a certificate. The second one is called a guided project. Now, guided projects are pre-recorded instructor-led sessions where your screen will split into 2. On one half of the screen, you'll have an instructor telling you what you need to do. And on the other half, you follow those instructions step by step until you learn how to use a particular software or application, whatever it is that you're trying to learn. So you don't have to purchase any software, you don't have to download anything. All of this is inbuilt into Coursera. So please use it to start exploring these applications or these new technologies before you go ahead and take up proficient courses in those. The third type is a lesson. Lessons are nothing but really short snippets, video snippets, where they help you understand concepts better. So if you're looking for a certain definition, then they just, you search for that term in the search box and it'll show up various things for you. So you can click on a lesson. It's going to be like a 5-minute clip where they explain it to you, they simplify the concept. And you also have the option to enroll into the larger course if you want to. So these are the different type of formats. Now we'll quickly go through the frequently asked questions that students before you have had. The first one, do we have to pay for the courses on Coursera? No, you don't. So all the active and currently enrolled students get free access to over 10,500 courses that are there in our catalog. So you do not have to pay for any of the courses, not even to download the certificate. The second question we often get is there a course for which a fee payment has to be done? There are certain courses, but those are not included in our catalog. For example, if you do a credit-based course, or if you do, what I mean by that is if you enroll for a degree from another university, that is something that is not included in our catalog. So for that, to get the certificate, you'll need to make a payment. But from the 10,500 courses that we have for you, those are absolutely free of cost. You don't have to pay for those. Is content from Coursera included in exams? No, it is not. Coursera is not part of your curriculum. It is a value add. It will supplement your learning. Whatever you're covering in your degree program, this is additional to that. It is not part of your curriculum. It is something you can voluntarily do when you have your time. Now, will you get free access to Coursera after you complete your program? This takes us back to the first point. Free access is available only to currently enrolled students. Therefore, please make sure that while you are with us, you make most use of it. Your free access to Coursera, it will be revoked once you graduate or if you take a break between your semesters. So please make sure that you make most use of Coursera. So with that, we've covered everything regarding Coursera. Ramki sir, if you don't mind, I will also inform our students about epic.u.
Yeah, we'll go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So epic.u, now this is an application. It's both. It's available on the web and a mobile app. It's just simpler if it's on your mobile. So it's a platform for all our learners, all our online learners to connect with each other. And it's really good. It's good fun. There are different groups that are there on the channel. So on the app, so they've created different channels on the app. Some of them are very lighthearted. So there'll be memes on that. There are some that have, they've slotted it program wise. So there's something for BBA and MBA. There's something for BCom, MCom, for all programs. So students interact with each other. So this is your social platform. There are a lot of students who organize game nights, have organized webinars. It's completely student owned and student run. In fact, I think there's a movie night happening today, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it yesterday? But it's a very interactive forum. People call industry experts. Some of them even meet up, because they're in the same city, they decide to meet up. So it's a really good platform for you to engage with each other. So go ahead, explore that. All you will need to do is put in your Manipal University Jaipur email ID as the username and wait a few days till you get your password. Once you get your password, then you'll be able to log in. So once you submit your email ID, the admin, the epic.u admin is going to verify at the end, backend, whether you are a student, in fact, and then give you access. So allow for a couple of days for that, and then get onto it and explore it. Now, a very important slide. I need everyone to pay attention because this is something you all need to follow, whether you are on a social platform like epic.u or if you're attending class. Please, these are certain rules which everyone should know, should follow. First one, communicate respectfully. Now, please use polite language and refrain from using offensive or disrespectful remarks during your online discussions. Whether you are in class or you're on epic.u, try and be respectful of others' views. Don't distract others when you're having class. Don't start a side chat. Listen actively. Pay attention to the speaker, to your teacher. Avoid interrupting others. Side conversations are very distracting, and everyone loses track of what is being taught in class, which is why even at the beginning of this session, we said, keep your questions for the end. Some of you, most of you are following it, but there are lots of students who are sending in their questions as we even, when we started the session, which was, I was saying, listen actively. Everything's going to be covered in today's session. So pay attention. Now participate thoughtfully. Contribute meaningfully to discussions. Don't randomly throw in comments. Be respectful. If somebody is posting and certain posts, say on epic.u, that you don't approve of or you think is silly, keep that thought to yourself. You don't need to, make the other person feel bad for no reason. Of course, if the content is offensive, please report it. That is something you definitely must do. But be accepting of others' views, right? Post mindfully. Ensure that the content is relevant. Ensure that it's appropriate for the platform. Respect privacy. Do not share personal information about yourself or others without their consent. This is one other reason we do not have any WhatsApp groups. The university does not have any WhatsApp groups because students' numbers become visible. So please refrain from sharing your personal information or others without their consent. This is a very, very serious issue. And please do foster a supportive environment, be inclusive, value people's perspectives, encourage dialogue. So remember to be careful about what you post, how you behave with people, make everyone feel welcome and safe in a place. That is something you need to be very, very mindful of. Now, all these links to the epic.u app, links to your student portal, a lot of you are asking questions about that. All of these links are there in your welcome email. I will just ping the link to the epic.u app again in the chat box, so all of you can have quick access to it. But all these links have been given to you in the welcome email, so please look at it, bookmark it, okay? We're now gonna take a short break. Let's say we'll come back at about 11:05. And when we come back, we will give you a walkthrough of the student portal. So all of you asking about how do we access this and that, you will get a thorough walkthrough of the student portal. Then we'll also teach you how to access the learning portal or the learning management system, the LMS. That is the place where all your course content is, how to access the reading material, the videos, your assignments. So Ramkisa is going to take you through all of that after our break. All right. So please come back refreshed in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
See you then.
So far, we have seen about online learning overview. In fact, this is actually aimed to make you as a thorough professional, active listener, right? Participative learner, and responsibility in basically to your peers as well. So let's stay connected, stay healthy, connected, and also learn parallelly as it goes across. So see you after a short break. Session now. Now we are going to see 3 important activities that we are going to do. First is understand the academic calendar, right? So what is the purpose of an academic calendar, what it contains, how it is going to be helpful. We'll see that one in detail. Then we will move to student portal. I'm going to show you a demo of the student portal, what are the important features of the portal. And finally, we'll have some time on the learning management system, how to access the resources and how to make the best use of it, how to stay connected using the learning management system. But then finally, we will just have a quick FAQ and then take all your doubts, clarifications, if there is anything pertaining to today's session. Okay. Academic calendar is important for the institution and the learners to understand all the important activities that is going to happen semester-wise. Your semester is July-August 2023. This is a notified period by the regulatory authority, University Grants Commission. All of you have been enrolled to July-August session. Your learning activities have also already commenced. Pre-intro classes, the basic classes, core concepts are being covered in the pre-intro classes by eminent academicians. All these classes are getting recorded. Even industry speakers classes have been done and it is recorded, available. Few more sessions also will continue. From the month of August, if you see the calendar, academic session common programs will interact, will give you overall view of the program, what it contains, how the program will be delivered. So that is planned for the first week of August. So your academic sessions will start from there. Orientation sessions will happen in the month of August, and then your classes will commence. So somewhere by end of August or September, you will have your assignments, right? First, the questions will be given as the faculty teaches the classes going on. Assignment will be given to you, and assignment submission time will be September, October, even sometimes November. If required, we'll give you more time. Don't worry about the time. Idea is you have to complete the assignment with your own efforts and submit it. How to submit, where to submit, when to submit, right? All those questions I will address when we walk through on the LMS. So assignment submission will be done. Assignment feedback will be given by the faculty after the evaluation, right? So all those things will happen. Your classes, right from the month of August till December, maybe a couple of weeks in January, you will have your classes and all the orientation programs by the respective faculty. Every course, every chapter will be taught. The concepts will be discussed. The interaction will happen with the faculty. Doubts, anything if it is there, will get resolved. And active participation is required during these sessions, which happens only over the weekends, right? And then the doubt clarification will be held only over the weekdays. So all these things are there. Discussion forum classes for doubt clarification. August to December is a high interactive period for academic engagement. And please keep this calendar bookmarked. Your examination is due by end of January, early February 2024. The exam timelines is announced. Please make a note of it. End of January, early February 2024 is your first semester exam. And 3 weeks before the exam, you will be given the option to book your slots. Exam will happen over multiple weeks. Which weekend, which day, which time slot you will appear for which paper, the booking will be done by you. If any challenges you are facing, we are there to support you. So based on the booking, you will appear for the exam end of January or February 2024, right? So exams will happen during the time. Results will be declared from 6 to 8 weeks. Even practicals paper, there is a separate exam, right? In the month of January or February, practical exams will happen. So just get ready for it. Once the exam gets over, the semester one gets over, please note, there's no break, right? Idea of online learning is there is no question of break. You have to be an active learner. So what we are doing is basically, we will give you some eminent expert speak sessions during the beginning of the semester. So you have to first remit the fees for the highest semester in the portal. Remit the fees in the portal so that you get auto-enrolled, your course progression is completed to the semester 2, right? So that is important activity. Okay, these are all the various timelines. And for your semester 1, August is the session commencement. Examination Jan, Feb 2024. Assignment timelines will be from end of August, early September. And timelines to complete it 3 months from thereupon, with more time if required. Classes till end of December, maybe little January for the orientation for the exams, and exams will happen in the month of January. Is it clear? So every semester, the university will provide an academic calendar. It will be made available in the portal, right? The calendar gives you all the important timelines for all activities that happens within the particular semester. Kindly bookmark this and follow this one, right? So we'll follow this one for our engagement activity also, right? Now what I'm going to do is, now let me take you to the student portal, right? Student portal, I told you, is a one-stop shop. So once you log in, because see, you have to go through your welcome email line by line, word by word. All the important instructions, links, credentials, right? Everything is given in the welcome email. The link to start the portal, log into portal, please log into portal once at least every day. Reason being, this is an overview of the portal. It is a menu driven. Also, your Vibrant Tiles, learning management system, courses, your Coursera with the monthly recommendation, all the important announcements, university announcements are there, right? All the important announcements will be made available, right? You have the universal, the monthly newsletter. July newsletter is going to be launched shortly. So all those activities will happen in the university portal, the student portal. You have to log into this at least once every day. Log into the library, you have e-library access, your payments for the higher semester after the exam gets over, soon you have to log in. There will be window given a last day for making the payment. Any queries that you have, technology challenges that you have, any support you need, please log into help desk and raise a ticket. And we will verify this, and the university functional teams will verify, and then we will resolve this ticket as quick as possible within the SLA. Your career support activities will start somewhere by semester 2-3 onwards, and then we are there continues to handhold you and help you to prepare for the placement services to culminate at the final semester. Your email access is from here. So all activities at fingertips, library access, Coursera access. More important is the LMS access, your courses, right? All those things are given here, right? Now in the right-hand side top, you can see basically a profile, your profile page, right? What happens is the profile is you have to just go there to check for your details, your name, right? If there's any challenges in your name, and your email ID and phone number, right? You can yourself go and edit certain things. We have given you an option to edit in the right-hand side, you can see, right? So the profile gives you the details about you as well as your ID card. If somebody is not seeing their ID card here, nothing to worry. In a couple of weeks, it will be enabled. Then you will be able to see your ID card. All you have to do is verify the details in the ID card and the profile. Update anything if it is not correct. Your phone number you can update, mobile number you can update, right? So your mobile numbers, your address, mainly communication address, because this is where your certificate will reach out to you along with the proper PIN code, zip code. You might be moving from one place to other, one city to another. Please go back and quickly update this once you settle down, right? That is the important activity. Okay. So all these edit details is there. Plus, you can also see the list of documents that you may need, the documents, whatever you have submitted, the mark sheets that might be given, right? After the exams, all those things will be there. And also, you will also see the payment receipts, everything over there, right? So this is about your details in the portal. So please log into the portal and ensure that your credentials connect is always up and running, right? Now coming to the courses, basically, even I just want to show one important thing in the portal. We will discuss more about it in detail, right? In the portal itself, you can see there is something called as an ABC ID for each and every one of you. If you are an Indian national, right? Academic Bank of Credits, ABC ID. We'll discuss more about this in next couple of minutes, right? So portal has got all the details, right? Currently, all of you have been enrolled to your semester 1 courses. You can see the list of courses, your semester 1. This is a sample MBA demo portal. These are the MBA courses for semester 1. Likewise, since this session is there for all program learners, you can yourself log into portal and check for MCA, MCOM, undergraduate program, BCA, BCom, as well as a postgraduate in MA, JMC. Please log in and check for the courses that you have been enrolled. Currently, you can see all semester 1 courses mapped with their credits, right? What is the credits and what is Academic Bank of Credits? We'll discuss shortly. Every course in online is a core program, right? A core program will have a credit point and weighted academic average of 4 credits. This is academic weightage. There are certain courses which are fundamental, right? Communication skills, right? Interpersonality skills, and also practical courses, which is going to be hands-on only, right? So these are courses with 2 credits, right? So what does this credit means? Every credit is equal to 30 hours of learning experience. How this learning experience comes? You learn from books, learn from tutorials, learn from peer group, interaction with the peer group, learn from the live classes that happens with the faculty, learn while do your assignment, right? Learn while you are doing your self-assessments. All those experience put together is 1 credit is equal to 30 hours. 4 credit means it all gives you 120 hours of experience, right? So basically, You will earn this credit once you clear the paper in the exam. Anybody who comes and appear for the exam at the appropriate time as per the calendar, if they clear with 40% or above, they earn their credits. Only if you earn the credit, it is considered as you have cleared that paper. Likewise, MBA or MCA, BBA, BCA, BCom, MCom, MA, JMC, every exam you have to appear for every course. Wherever you see there is a credit number. If you see there are some courses, you will find a 0 credit also sometimes. Basic intro, the pre-intro classes which is going on, as well as your bridge programs, these are all 0 credits. That means there is no examination for that, right? Your pre-intro classes, even though the class, the experience is always good, there is no exams conducted, but exams will be conducted if there is a credit that is mapped. So that once you complete that exam successfully with getting a 40% and above, you earn this credit. Clear? So that is important. Once you earn the credit, it gets deposited in what is called as an academic bank of credit. We'll discuss more about academic bank of credit. So this is what a credit means. Having said that, so when you sit for the exam, you get marks, right? 40% and above is for the pass mark. Anybody scoring less than 40, that means it is a grades are 0. Reason being, you have not yet cleared the paper. If you have got your grades 4 plus to 10, you are passed in the subject. So what happens with this grade, which notifies for anything which is going to be below average to outstanding, each and every character, it stands for an activity and a description, right? The grade that you are going to score in the exam, that is the marks, the credit for that particular paper, which you are going to earn, right? So 4 credit means, and you are getting a grade of 8 or 9, that means 4 into 8, 4 into 9. The product of the grade and the credit and sum of all such products divided by the total credit, right? Total credit means the total credit for the semester. Say, for example, MBA 24 is your semester GPA. The pattern for the grading system is GPA. So GPA is 4 and above, the grade should be there. And also the credits, the product of the grade and the credits, the sum of all these things divided by the total credit for a given semester is going to be the semester GPA. Is that clear? So how the marks are calculated? So this will be printed in your grade sheet as well. So don't get worried, you don't have to remember everything. It's just for your understanding. Online learning is understanding is important. You have to be an active listener and you should understand. You don't have to memorize, don't have to listen. Easily you can just interact, understand and receive, and then you can express your remarks as in the examinations as well, right? Easy exams, okay? So this is very, very important, right? So we discussed about grade points, credits, how the marks are calculated, how the grades are calculated, all those things we discussed. Now, what is it we are going to do is we are just going to move to the learning portal. How to go to the learning portal? From the student portal, you have to log into the student portal. There are some vibrant tiles also available. When exams are conducted, you will have the examination tile opened. You can see the marks, learning management system tile, courses tile, all services at your fingertips. You don't have to run around. You don't have to ask anybody, but you are connected. That is important, right? So let's go to the learning management system. E-library is also there, right? So even the access to e-library is from the portal only. You can just easily log into the e-library, right? When you go to the login screen, basically, here you can see basically you have to log in. But actually, what happens is you don't have to log in. This is for a campus learner. So here you have an option called as e-library, right? When you click on e-library, we can directly be taken to the library. There is no separate login required. So here we have given a note, learners enroll to programs in online mode. Choose e-library option. Just go there, choose e-library, and then don't have to log in. You will have a quick access to the entire library resources, right? All these library resources, right? Other than that is meant for the campus book search. This is for book search for the campus learner. You have subject-wise elements, e-Pathshala, which is very interesting, right? And your books, journals, databases, publisher books, online course books, everything is available to you. not for the book search and question papers. These two is for the campus. For you, question papers is there in the book itself given to you already, right? There is no physical books will be given in the case of online learning, right? Your soft copy of the book, field content has got everything, including your question paper. Other than that, there's no question papers required for you. The last two sections is for the campus, and you have to just log in and to the library and make the best use of it as well, right? So he basically, and student portal has got every access to all learning resources plus your learning management system. Now we'll get into the learning management system part, right? When you click on LMS, you'll be directly taken to the learning management system, right? So this is how the overview of the learning management system is. We will have a quick walkthrough of the learning management system before we have an interactive session as well, right? Learning management system, my dear learners, please log into LMS once every day. Keep learning every day. That is important, right? So the university logo, wherever you are there in the LMS, when you click on the logo, you will come to the main page, the home page of the learning management system, where you can see my courses. Whatever courses is required for you, this is available here, right? You are not enrolled to any course what is not required for you to study. If you click on the 9 box, you can see only those courses it will appear. What are those courses you need to prepare, you need to learn, right? And based on the credits that where you need to take an exam. So all those things are there, right? And then you can see the notification, all the important alerts, auto notification is there. How do I get auto notification? Let's try out something. What you should do is just go to the profile corner. This is the profile corner. Under the profile corner, you have multiple things. One is notification, right? Under the notification, you can see basically there is an app that we are providing. That means whether you are an Android or an iOS user, you will have an app, go to the App Store or to the Google Play Store, download something called as Brightspace Pulse app. The name of the app is Brightspace Pulse app. Download it. Login credential is the same. Wherever you have to log in, it is only the login for using the university email ID, which is already given to you in the welcome email, right? Once it is done, the notification is there, the whole lot of notification about activities, about announcements, about assignment related activity, when assignment is released, when you have to submit, what is the due date for submission, when the assignment is published with the feedback is given, right? Evaluated feedback will be there. The content, anything is new is posted, the content related, the content services, the discussion forum, doubt clarification, what you are using for peer-to-peer interaction, the e-portfolio that you can do. All I'm going to showcase to you is the e-portfolio. I will demonstrate all this for you. The grades you are going to get in the quizzes, all those things, what you have to do is you have to just go there, enable the notification for all these activity under the email category. Once you enable it, you get auto notified. We are empowering you to get auto notification. So we don't want to spam your inbox every day by sending 10, 20 emails. You learn this, you join for these classes, everything. We will only send important communications as an email, right? We don't want to keep you every day. Reminders won't be sent there, right? So just make that auto notification on, and so that you are auto notified. That is important. That is available under the profile corner. Under the account settings, you can see basically, since we have learners across time zones, all you have to do is just go there, pick up the place where you stay, depending on the continent, right? Time zone, various time zones, right? You have to pick the actual time zone wherever you are there. And why the advantages basically is, right? All activities will happen as per your local time. If a class starts at 4 o'clock afternoon, that means what is local time for you? There will be an alert which is auto notification for you, right? So please just do this settings, which is there under the account settings. As more important one, we discussed about the progress. The progress is a very important activity. That means you should monitor your own progress. We have empowered, right? And this is nothing but your learning requirement. In short, your attendance, whether your learning requirement, what all the activities you have completed, how much you have learned, the content, how many days you log in, right? And what are the discussion forum doubts that you have posted? What are the responses you have got? How you have reacted to others' post? Your assignment, whether you have submitted on time. This is all for one specific course, right? Likewise, for all courses, you can find what is the progress that you have made. Remember, the progress is important in order to be appearing for exam. Eligibility for exam is the course progress, learning requirement of 75% completed. Keep learning every day so that you can monitor the progress. We also will be actually discussing the progress. Our mentors will call you, sometimes nudge you, saying that your assignment is yet to be submitted, time is over, please do it today, you have last day to submit assignment, you're falling short of your learning requirements, study. All those nudging will happen from the mentor as well. And please note, mentors will be allotted in the month of August shortly. After the classes starts, mentor will give you a welcome call. Already, some of you would have started receiving it. In fact, for others who have yet to receive from the mentors, please wait till the month of mid-August. Your mentors will do a welcome call, introduce themselves, and you can see the mentor details in the portal as well, right? So whenever you need, you can call back the mentor, right? Through the help desk number. Mentor will be also making frequent calls. It's a two-way communication. Just wait for the mentor connect to happen. Mentors are also monitoring your progress. They will use this to guide you, right? And to help you to complete all the activities. You can see for yourself. You don't see, we are all matured learners. We don't want somebody to call us and remind us, have you learned today? Have you logged into portal today? Have you submitted your assignment? That is not our job. Our job is to facilitate learning, help you to learn better, and give you additional resources to learn, give you better experience. This is what our job is, right? So let's mutually cooperate, stay engaged, and keep learning, and make this online portal very useful for you, right? So all those things are there. So now we are, suppose, for example, I'm in the screen. I want to go to the home page, just click on the logo. It will take me to the main homepage screen where I can see my courses. Right now, I just want to spend some time on Academic Bank of Credits. This is mandatory for learners who are with nationality is Indian. Remember, our learners are globally present. Even we have learners who are from other countries as well. It's wonderful to have a kind of a group gathering where we have global learners experience kind of thing. So for Indian nationals, what the UGC has mandated is, wherever there you are in the globe, you may be an NRI as well, all we need is your Aadhaar card details. So what you should do is, there is a link given here. What is Academic Bank of Credit? Academic Bank of Credit is an ID that we need to generate. It is like your account ID, right, for a bank. So once the ID is generated, whenever university conducts the exam, when you get your grades, we can deposit your IDs to your account. Your academic bank will have all the credits that you are going to earn from the exam, right? Will get deposited. So what is the advantage future if you want to do higher studies, or your employer would like to validate your certificate? They will ask to give your ABC ID to them. From that portal, they can verify what are all the courses you have done, what are the to check your authenticate your credits that you earned on the degree, right? So Academic Bank of Credit is important, for which, as per the new education policy, every Indian learner should have this. Wherever you are there in the globe, we have given you a survey form. Please enter only basic details. Your Aadhaar number, which should be correct, right? Your name as given in Aadhaar. Remember, this name as given in Aadhaar is only for generating the Academic Bank of Credit ID. If you want a certificate in a different name, that is different. That is your portal ID. Your ID card will have your name. That is what will come in the certificate. But your Aadhaar sometimes might have a different name. We wanted the name as given in the Aadhaar to be entered in the link along with your date of birth. The mobile number linked with your Aadhaar verification, you get the OTP in the mobile number, no? That number is also required. So 5 things: Aadhaar number, name as given in the Aadhaar card, exact name, and then your date of birth and gender, plus your mobile number linked with the Aadhaar card. If you can give us this detail, we will share this to regulatory agency. This won't be revealed to anyone else, but we will generate, using this, will generate the ABC ID. That ABC ID will get mapped to your portal, which I showed some time back. In your portal, you can go there in the profile and can see your ABC ID, right? Suppose in case a learner says, sir, can I do this activity by myself? Why not? Please log into ABC portal and go there. It will ask for your Aadhaar number. It will ask to generate an ABC ID. It's a quick step. You can do it. If you are doing it, please write to us, right? And then we will get this updated in the ABC ID. Reach out to us with your ABC ID. We'll update it to your portal and start depositing the credits as and when exams are conducted. We have time for that. Your first exam, February 24. But before that, we have to notify to the UGC by giving your details along with your ABC ID, right? UGC will have the details of all the learners enrolled to the program. So your details, your roll number, your ABC ID, we have to submit to them, for which we have to generate this ABC ID. This is required only for domestic learners. International learners, your ID as of now is your passport number. That is your ID. Is that clear? For international learners, people whose nationality is not Indian, your passport is mandatory. You should have a valid passport, and that passport is going to be your ID, right? So this is about the Academic Bank of Credits. So please fill this survey form. So we will share the details and then we will get this generated within a month. And then you can see for yourself what is your ABC ID. This supports lifelong activity learning, right? That is also important. Fair enough. Now we will come to learning, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take one of the courses, right? So these are the courses available for us to learn, right? So let me just take, for example, MBA. So in MBA, let me take a course, right? This is the sample course I'm taking. For any program, you would have been enrolled to BBA, BCA, fine. You can go there and check, same experience will be there. Any course, the learning experience is the same, irrespective of the course or the program. Let me just take this course as an example for today's discussion. The course is Management Process Organization Behavior, right? So once I log into the course, you can see the course homepage. The course introduction is there. You have to just read the introduction. Then comes the chapters, what we call as units. These types, unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Even there, you can go and check in the content, which is a modular approach, right? It's a modular, you can see basically for a learner. It starts always with the course introduction. Under the course introduction, it gives the gist of what this course is about. It's like reading a preface in a book, right? So the course details, outline of the course is given along with the objective, learning objective from this course, what objectives you are going to gain is available here. You have the links to navigate on the right, left is there, right? Now, once the course introduction part is over, then you will have each chapters, the units, what we call as chapters. For a 4 credit, most of the courses are 4 credit we have seen in online. For a 4 credit, you will have 14 to 15 chapters. 4 credit means 14 to 15 chapters. It can be 14, most of the cases is 15, right? So when you are there in the class, basically, right? So basically what happens is you get now the learning experience approach. For learning, what we have done, we discussed it in the past. In the beginning of today's session, we give a 4-quadrant approach. It is a structured approach. What are the 4 quadrants? E-tutorial, where you have all the video tutorials, the transcripts, the e-content, the book to learn. For every chapter, we are giving you the book. Discussion forum, get doubt clarified for that chapter, as well as assessment for preparing for exams from that chapter. Everything is specific to a chapter level, right? Under the chapter, we'll see topics as well, right? Let's see, for example, e-tutorial. First, I want to study the 3rd chapter. I'll go through the e-tutorial. E-tutorial, even though it is not mandatory, lot of concepts recorded by the faculty, lectures by the faculty records are available. You can just go there and you can play those video lectures, and while on travel, while on the move, you can learn from it, right? Video lectures. Let's quickly understand from the faculty view how they deliver the lectures.
My name is Dinesh Nair, and I'm an industry practitioner in the field of management and marketing. I have also assumed lecturing positions and have taught UK, Australian, and Malaysian-based modules. The primary learning objective of this unit is to understand the process of decision-making. Through this, you are required to demonstrate your understanding on the steps and components that are part of the decision-making process observed in organizations. We will begin this topic by discussing the process of decision-making. A decision is required for every action that takes place in an organization. Even small actions can potentially have far-reaching implications and consequences. As a result, decision-making is a crucial aspect of an organization's framework. In this slide, we will discuss the steps involved in decision-making. The first step is premising, which involves building underlying assumptions. This can be described as forecasting what is likely to happen in the future.
Under a chapter. Remember, course, chapter, and a topic. Right? These are all the topics. Now, what we have done basically is you cannot download a video. So what we have done, the gist of the content is available in the transcript that we have given. So in the transcript, you can see the entire content, what is discussed in the video, right? So you can just go through it and you can download it also. You can see a right-hand top download button. Any PDF resource you can download from the LMS, Learning Management System. The transcript has all the important information, what is covered by the faculty in the video. This is helpful for you to recap before the exams as well, right? If somebody would like to read and understand, fine. Somebody would like to hear and understand, videos are available, right? So transcripts and videos are there, which supports all forms of learning, whether it is going to be listening, whether it is going to be reading, you can just get it done. Even not only from faculty members, industry experts have recorded their views wherever required. We have got the views from the industry experts as well to understand from their perspective what it means, a topic means, right? Even eminent faculties of the group have recorded their lectures. So it's a whole lot of resources. If it is not mandatory to cover all the resources, but it is good to cover. Whenever you get 10 minutes, half an hour, 15 minutes, right? So you can see such good faculty lectures that is available, and you can always learn from them based on their views kind of thing.
Hello, welcome to the topic, types of planning. At the end of this video, you will be able to categorize the different types of planning. Perspectives form the basis for the classification of a plan. Plans are classified into corporate, business, and functional plans on the basis of level, strategic and operational plans on the basis of importance, formal and informal plans on the basis of process, proactive and reactive plans on the basis of approach, long, medium, and short-term plans on the basis of period.
So these
Let us now learn more about the different types of
planning.
planning.
The topic is discussed, but these lectures are not interactive, meaning it is not two-way, right? This is the e-tutorial concept. All the video lectures recorded by faculty in our own studio, the transcripts, the experts speak, all those things are available. But if somebody would like to read from the book, yes, the books are here under the e-content. The PDF books are given, which you can access from any device, anytime, whether it is laptop, desktop, mobile phones, even app, you are using your mobile phones and app, we have given you an equivalent content PDF is a PDF format. EPUB is the same content in the EPUB format, which you can access from mobile phone by using appropriate EPUB reader. So either one of it you can use to learn from that, and every chapter the books are given by the faculty. Let's see how the books are written and what is the use of these books. So e-content, as I told you, the PDF books are there. And when I go through the book, when I read from the book, it is very easy to understand. These are the pre-class activity which you can start immediately. Even from today, you can start reading from the book, right? It's all written with starting with the introduction, then the topic-wise approach, wherever case studies, examples, activities is given, right? Finally, it has got a summary. The glossary is there for any terms you want to understand. Also, this book gives you question answers, what might come in the exam, right? If you go through it, you start with the introduction and every topic that is discussed, right? Every topic will have at the end of the topic what kind of questions might come from this particular chapter for the exams, right? So topic, you can see the questions that might come for the exam. Then other topic, simple language, very interactive language they have used. So just you can start learning from the books by yourself. Online learning pedagogy states self-paced learning, right? Learner need to learn from the books immediately before coming to the class. These are pre-class activity, right? So the question answers, what might come, all the questions answers also available. As you go across by reading the book and trying out the question and answers, right? The questions. Finally, when you come to the end of the particular chapter, after all the topics are covered, right? You will find the faculty would have summarized all their observations, what is covered in the chapter in the form of glossary. Then the summary is given, right? You have the complete detailed summary. If you learn from the summary, it helps you to like revision of the particular entire chapter. Before the exams, you can revise, right? And also, along with the summary, the glossary is given. Then what kind of questions might come from this chapter in the exams is given. These are sample, right? And the answer choice question, answer to the terminal questions, every for the examination in terms of learning, in terms of knowledge, in terms of question paper, all are there. So you don't have to worry about anything else. And the best part is you can download the book. We are not going to give you offline books, printed books, because it is not as per the online learning scheme of affairs. So you can download it chapter wise. Any chapter you want to take a printout, you can just do it. Instead of taking the whole book, you can take chapter wise as well. That is the idea of giving you chapter wise book. E-content is given. And so these are the pre-class activity, right? In a pre-class, you can just go through the content in the form of tutorials, in the form of books, either using any devices. Fine. When the content is read, then comes the classes. We'll discuss more about the classes. During the class, the faculty will explain the concept virtually, giving you examples, right? And then help you to, you can also interact with the faculty during the classes. You can have questions asked, answered. All these are two-way kind of thing, right? So virtually you are going to connect with the faculty during the classes, right? So online learning is easy. You have to maintain the decorum using in those classes, learn from the faculty, interact with the faculty, ask doubts pertain to the content and the academic part of it, get it clarified. If you have a doubt later also, now, after the class, if you have a doubt, what will happen? You are learning something. Some learners will have a habit of learning in the midnight. You have a doubt. So is there a help available? Yes. All you have to do is go to the discussion forum for every chapter, right? And in the discussion forum, basically, just you have to just go there and raise your doubt, right? So the discussion forum guidelines are given there. You just go there and all these doubts can be raised. And immediately what happens, basically, an alert is given. So the faculty concerned will get an alert, your peers. These are the guidelines, how to participate, how to put your questions, everything. Kindly go through it and go to a new thread, give a heading to it and post your question, give a reference to the books, what you are referring, so that the faculty will have a correct knowledge. Try to understand from your point of view, whatever the doubts you have raised. Once you post it, then all your peer group members as well as faculty, they will get to know your doubt and they will try to engage with you and try to help you to get your doubt clarified. So experiential learning, social learning, peer-to-peer learning happens during the discussion forum. Interaction with the faculty happens through the live classes and discussion forum as well, right? So once that learning is completed, now comes the assessment part. Self-assess yourself for the exam purpose, right? We are giving you a mechanism. How do you self-assess? So self-assessment is easy. Every topic, every concept, right, can be used for self-assessment. Just you can go there and basically you have to just go to the quiz that is available there and go do the self-assessment part, right? So just click on that one and you can just go through it and you can just practice those quizzes, right? And these quizzes are going to helpful for you to understand each and every concept. So what happens is when you do the quiz, right? So here you will see the kind of questions that might come from the exam point of view also, right? You have to just read the question thoroughly once or twice to understand it better and keep on answering them, right? So you can just answer them the way you have understood the concept, right? And you can answer them to the best of your efforts, right? And if you don't know, for example, I don't know the answer, I'm not sure, you can omit that as well, right? So you can go on doing this activity, right? What happens, you see that at the end of the attempt, the first attempt of the quiz, right? So here you will have an option to submit it, right? And once you submit the quizzes, right, first it will tell you how many questions you have not answered. Inadvertently, if you have left any questions, you can go back and answer them from the link. If you say that, okay, these 3 questions, I don't know that, I didn't understand the question itself, I want to revise it later, that's fine, fair enough. Just go and submit, now see what happens. Once you submit, right, you will be able to see your feedback. The quiz gives you the feedback, right? The score, what is it you have gone. See, for example, it will tell you where you went wrong, right? And you can see that this is the wrong answer you have chosen. What could have been the right answer, right? If you have omitted certain things, was the right, the wrong answers. If you have answered something is right, and if you have omitted certain things, it will tell you what could have been the right answer over there. And right answers, it gives you feedback saying, yes, you have chosen the right answer. So it's a feedback in all the 3 times, right? What could have been the right answer. So this you will get from the quiz, right? And then basically you will also get to know your scores, right? Your scores will be there. And the first attempt, don't lose heart. You can always go back. And then what you can do basically is go back and revise the chapter, come and attempt the quiz again so that you can see how your knowledge is improving, your satisfaction levels is improving. And this can be done unlimited number of times, right? Go back, access to learning resources, access to practice quizzes are unlimited time. And every time you can see there is a satisfaction level increases. So this is about the assessment part. So every chapter, basically, you can see that there are 4 components. Is that the experience of learning any chapter will be the same. Whether you go to the first chapter or any chapter or go to the last chapter, right? You will have this 4-quadrant approach, right? The e-tutorial for the recorded lectures, e-content for the books that is written by the faculty, which is available in 2 formats. The discussion forum to raise your doubts. The assessment is where you will get yourself self-assessed, right? So those is the learning experience. You can download the books as well, right? And there are the whole 4-quadrant is divided into 2 parts: pre-class and post-class activity. Pre-class means before coming to the class, the faculty is going to conduct the class, go through the tutorial maximum possible, not mandatory to complete. Then go to the content, read from the book, understand, come for the interactive class that will be held over the weekends, right? That is how the post-class activity is: discussion forum to raise the doubts, self-assess yourself once you understood the subject. Clear? So this is what the learning is all about. And in fact, as I told you, learning is reading, learning is also attending the live classes. right? So when every weekend calendar will be there, you can attend the classes, and every class gets recorded as well, right? So live classes recorded. After the last chapter, you can find the live class recorded links. The faculty, when they do the class, they record it as well. Right from the orientation, the beginning of the class, each sessions that is handled till finally it culminates with how to prepare for the exam in the chapter. Every class is recorded. I'll just quickly play one of such classes, what is held online. So for your batch, the recorded sessions also will be made available after completion of the class.
Very good evening, dear learners. I welcome one and all out there in the another session of your course Management Process and Organizational Behavior. In this particular session, we are committed to complete the introduction to management and management process, which is the unit 2 of your syllabus. And along with that, we will also cover this planning and the decision making, which belongs to the unit 3 of your course. In the last session, if we just reconcile that, we have discussed about understanding of the organization. In that particular session, we have discussed the basic and the general terminology which we use in the business world, in the organizations, and how the organizations been formed. That relevant concept, the basic concepts we have discussed in the unit 1. Now with the extension to the same, let's have a look in detail on the concept of management and management process. This is not only the definition, meaning, understanding on the management.
The faculty will interact with you. You can ask questions, get it clarified. Further, if there is any doubt, you can go to the discussion forum. And all such classes will be recorded, will be made available till the end of the program. You can go back and play that, you can revise it. This facility is not for campus learners, right? This is online learning. Actually, it develops you professionally to be an active listener, active participant, and also get the benefits of the online learning, right? So just you need to get this kind of habit. So today afternoon also we have some sessions that is conducted by experts. Please attend those sessions and make the best use of it. Academic views, perspective, understanding subject, knowledge from experts is all there lined up for you, right? Today, tomorrow, you have sessions, please attend that as well, right? So this is about the live class sessions, recording sessions, all those things are there. So we will give you everything for you to learn, all resources are there. Now coming to assessment, as we discussed about, there is going to be one assignment, right? So the assignment part is there clear. Assignment will be posted by the faculty after 1 month, right? You have the assignments. Basically, you can just go there, look for the guidelines. Faculty will do a complete orientation also. How to write, what to do, what not to do. So these are the instructions given for assignment. Go through the instruction. How to type online, how many words you have to type, what is the format you have to type, right? And the dates are there. 3 months time is guaranteed. So don't worry about it, right? Even if required, we'll give you some more time as well. But it should be your own, religiously you have to learn and then do your own assignment and submit it, right? Now coming to the question paper of the assignment, you can download from the portal. Once the faculty is, gives you a kind of an alert, during the class assignment has been posted, you can download, right? So the question is every assignment, every subject, only one assignment, right? And this assignment will be having 2 sets, set 1 and set 2, 3 questions each. That means 6 questions compulsory for each assignment, right? You cannot only attempt a partial question. 6 questions compulsory, there's no choice. Please understand the question. Faculty will help discuss what is the question, how to understand, what is the response required. Mentors are there to support. Then start writing your responses, typing in online, getting it ready, 3 to 4 months time. After the course is over, then you can submit the assignment, which will be evaluated by the faculty and feedback will be given to you, right? So this is on the assignment front. Assignment will be given for your batch by end of August, September. So just wait till then. Once assignment is done, you will open MS Word, type all the answers, responses as guided by the faculty, right? Your own efforts will be there. Once that is done, you have to go there and submit it in the LMS in that subject. Suppose you are doing for management process organization behavior. In that, you will go to the LMS and then you will say add a file and it will take you to the local system. You can just go there wherever your response for the assignment is, attach that file and you have to just save that file. Here, finally, you have to submit it. Please note, no emails to be sent to the help desk for accepting the assignment. Assignment has to be submitted in the learning management system directly to the faculty who will have the access to the LMS. They will evaluate in the learning management system. We are going to interact only using the learning management system. Assignment submission happens only here. And a word of caution, when you are submitting assignment, be very careful that you have to submit the right assignment for the course. You are doing a start assignment and you cannot submit it in management process. You are doing a finance assignment and cannot submit it in start. So please log into the right course and submit the right assignment. Then only your marks will be given. If faculty finds a wrong assignment, they will alert you, right? Please don't do that. Even though faculty's responsibility is to evaluate, they might give a 0 mark. They will alert you. You have to just update the assignment correctly, right? So please avoid that inconvenience. And assignment, if you have submitted, you can also resubmit, but within the last day. Your latest submission will be considered for evaluation. Suppose as a learner, I submit my assignment today. 2 weeks later, I find there's something I could have done better. So, okay, what I can do? Go back, check, revise your answers, everything, verify everything, and come and submit the same thing. So the previous submission will be overwritten. And your latest submission will be considered. This activity is possible, but before the last day announced by the university to submit the assignment. Start working for the assignment from day one. Do not keep it as a last day, last minute affair and do a hurry-burry activity. Good assignment needs time to prepare and also you can get good marks if you do it judiciously well, right? So the assignment is there and also you will have quizzes, everything that we have seen and communication, all the important announcements, the calendar, the discussions that happens in the discussion forum, doubt clarifications, the course tools give you the peer list, what are the other members of your class, you can see them, you can interact with them in the class or using the discussion forum. E-portfolio is an option that we are giving to you. You can build your e-portfolio, keep all your files safe, connected to the course in the system itself. If you are maintaining separately in a backup storage device, that is fine. Otherwise, you can do it, keep it online in a safe place in the e-portfolio as well. Library, the resources, access to the library resources, e-library is enabled for you. You can just go back and access the library from the learning management system as well, right? So these are all about assignments. And also what we are planning to do it is, sometime closer to the exam, you will be also given a model question paper, how the exam paper will happen, right? So this is like you will get a model paper and the paper pattern, first understand the paper pattern. Paper pattern is very simple for online learners. Just 70 marks exam, right? 3 hours is given to that. Typing online, no pen and paper in exams, no calculators, no mobile phones, no pen and paper, all these things to be avoided. We'll be giving you a tool, you have to install the tool, our technical team will help you and examinations happens in the tool. First is you will take a mock exam, preparatory exam, just to get yourself familiarized with the exam environment. We will also give you orientation before the exam. All those things are planned. So exam pattern is first 10 MCQ, no choice, 10 into 2, 20 marks. Right answer will fetch you 2 marks for each question and easily you can score not less than 15 marks here. No negative marking. We will not deduct marks if you choose a wrong answer, right? Some competitive exams, if you choose a wrong answer, -1. We don't do that one. We give +2 only for right answer. Otherwise, 0. No negative marking, right? Short questions, you have 6 questions to answer. You have to pick the best 4 wherever you are comfortable. You have to write only 4 out of 6, 20 marks. Long questions, short question is up to 250 to 300 words. Guidelines will be given, don't do. Long questions, is 4 questions will be given. You have to choose best 3 and you have to just write it up to 500 words. You get 30 marks from here. So 20 plus 20 plus 30, 70 marks for exam. 3 hours to complete it. And during exam, it is not mandatory. You should start with part A, then part B. No. You can do part C first. You can take up long questions, complete it, then short questions, then finally you can keep any order. You can go back and forth and complete anything between sections, go back and check. But once you submit, you cannot go back to the paper, right? So that is important. This is the exam, the paper pattern, and there is a model paper also will be given to you for practicing. If you do your IA and the practicing model paper, you are good to get not less than 60, 70 marks. And all the questions given in the book for the chapters, if you read, 70, 80 marks is guaranteed because all questions come from the book only end of the day, right? So this is how a question will be framed. Please read. There is a trick to get good marks in MCQ. Read the question twice or thrice, understand it correctly. Then look for the options, right? Just don't do hurry-burry, not by fluke, you will get a right answer. Then you will easily find that one of the answer is correct. You have to choose the right answer, and definitely others are wrong, right? So how do you do it is, you have to read it twice or thrice, then try to connect. You will easily can score the marks, right? So this is on the MCQ front. Then the short questions, 6 questions, you have to answer 4. Long questions, 4 will be given, you have to answer 3, right? For the exam for 3 hours, okay? This is on the exam front, right? And even I just want to take some time for the practicals. So in the practicals, what happens, learners, you will be having options for the programming lab. I just want to quickly showcase you the programming lab part. All learners, right? BCA and MCA will have the practicals also there, right? So you have a theory, like for example, concepts are taught in the class. And there's going to be discussed every concept in the class. But when it comes to practical, there's no concepts. You will be actually learning by doing activities. You will be given exercises to learn, right? So the learning activities are there, right? You can just go there and learn. And exercises are given along with the tutorials. Faculties will guide you. There will be a virtual programming lab. The virtual programming lab will be enabled, right? So in the lab, you can see that these activities are there. You can just go there. There'll be 3 types of questions. Whatever you are practicing, all called practice type of questions, right? So you can do practice questions 24/7, 365 days. You can then go do coding. Faculties will guide you. Wait for the orientation to happen on the programming environment. When faculties will give you a question and guide you how to write it, that becomes the assignment type questions. Your assignments are guided exercises. 70 marks are given for that. And finally, the exams, the 30 marks is for the assessment type, where the 3 hours exam will be conducted for practical. Only 2 questions to answer there, right? And then there is a Viva to complete, all online, right? So practicals is also done using online only, right? So programming is an important activity, and you will have such activities. And we discussed about Academic Bank of Credit. Please, I earnestly request all the learners to give the details today itself, so that within a month we will share it with the regulatory agency, get it created, mapped to you. You will also come to know, right? So this is the ongoing activity, and there is enough time for that. Please do that activity. Everything as per your Aadhaar card, or only for Indian nationals. For people other than Indian nationals, your passport is the direct ID, right? There's no Academic Bank of Credit ID, but your passport will be considered as your ID. This is for international learners whose nationality is not Indian, right? So we are coming to the fag end of the course, this discussion today. Now, what I will do is, I've covered the LMS part, right? If in fact in the LMS you can see all important sessions, whatever is there, no, eminent people, whenever they do, their sessions gets recorded, it is available here. There's a lot of value adds that happens, keep happening every semester, right? Initially you will be focused, when you come to higher semesters, a lot of value added sessions will happen, right? And please, you have to just go through these sessions as well to get the, and even in fact, in your LMS, if you can just go there and see, when you log into your LMS, you can see that today's session, what we have done, basically, whatever we have covered, we have given a kind of a video for you, right? So you can see there for There is something for the orientation to new learners. This is available for you in 3 forms: overview of online, walkthrough of the student portal, how to navigate the resource in LMS, right? Also, we have given you videos how to practice and work on assignments for tools like accounting, mathematics, statistics. Faculties will also guide you. We have recorded tools available, lectures available, so that it is going to be beneficial for you, easy for you to understand, right? And for there's announcement sections, please keep eye on that. A lot of things will be there, right? Under the
तो 17 नंबर कॉलम में राइट क्लिक करो, एड रो करो, आ जाओ।
when is the live classes held? Over the weekends. For example, today there are sessions that is going to be held, right? So you can see the calendar for today, right? So on tomorrow there are sessions there. So just go there and you can see what date, what time the classes will be held, right? So you can, when you click on that, you have the link to join for this session. How to join is using Microsoft Teams, right? In the same system, whatever device you are using, where you are accessing LMS, log into Teams, Microsoft Teams. If you're already using Teams, you need to sign out, sign in using your university email ID. Please note, university email ID is the authenticated way of joining for the classes, right? Once you log into Teams, this link, whatever is there for every class, right? In the calendar, what we do basically is what are the upcoming classes will be shown in the calendar. So all you have to do is basically go to calendar and look for when is your next session and just join for those sessions. It's simple, right? So join for those sessions, and these sessions will be held online using Microsoft Teams, and the link is given within the session itself. You have to just click here and join for this using Microsoft Teams, right? So just get ready for this exciting journey. So the calendar is that we don't want to keep sending email after email reminder to make you to join for the classes. Log into calendar, look for the calendar options, and also you can just log in and just join these classes. Even during the weekdays in your LMS, basically what we do is we give the doubt clarification classes, BBSM1. You can see the calendar for you in the month of August, September. Once session starts from the academic faculty, they will have weekdays also classes for doubt clarification. There is a separate schedule available for them, right? So participate in all such classes, and all classes will be recorded as well. So you're going to lose nothing if you're not able to participate. Your attendance learning requirement will be completed, whether you are going to do it in the live class or in the recorded class. That facility is also open for you, right? So we have discussed almost everything about calendar, which is important, how to join sessions, right? Now what I'm going to take is some more time to discuss about frequently asked questions. So now just a recap of whatever we have discussed so far. So we will quickly have get answers for the doubts that you might have in the mind, right? So first and foremost, the program you have joined is an online program to be delivered online, right? Degree is a formal degree which you will get online. So once you complete, this approved degree will be given to you by the institution which is approved by UGC. Using this degree, you can go for higher education, you can go for jobs, right? Whether in India or abroad, there's no barriers, no challenges, right? Even public, private sectors have started accepting. Banks, industries, government offices, you can use this online degree for the job. They are treated on par with the campus. There is a clear mandate from the UGC, right? Campus program and online program is the same program, same duration, same credits, right? An MBA program will get 102 credits in online. Campus also will get 102 credits only. No difference in that, right? This is mandated by the UGC, right? Also, if you are going abroad, we will help you with the transcripts, which is required for the accreditation agency. It's a service given by the university. All you have to do is write a request to us and send that I need a transcript. There are norms. We'll write to you. We'll help you with the transcript. Whether it is WES, whether it is any other accreditation agency, we'll help you with the transcripts as well, right? The degrees that are given are all approved, validated, and it will be sent across your communication address. Please note, auto issuance of degree. You don't have to come to the campus to collect it, right? Very simple. So you will get the degrees on time, right? Learning, unlimited. Learning is every day. We have given you everything for you to learn. Pre-class activity, content, the tutorials, video content is there, right? Learn from these things. Attend the live classes, right? So attendance is given. If you learn, if you get into the live classes, if you go through the recorded classes, automatically attendance is given. There's no roll call. We will not keep calling all the 200, 300, 500, 1,000 learners saying that whether you are present in the class or not. Attendance is done only if you learn. If you learn, attendance is by default taken care, right? Just your job is to learn. Activity, keep learning, log into portal and attend the live classes, learning, do the assignments on time, your attendance is taken care, right? So classes will be held. If you don't attend the classes, fine, fair enough. At least go through the recorded classes. That also will be is a learning. You get attendance from there as well, right? So don't worry about it. Learning requirement have to be completed, right? Now recorded classes I showed you, it's just available below the live classes. Once the class starts, for every class within couple of days before the next class, you will have the recorded sessions as well, right? Now all interactions with your batchmates, with your teachers, faculty happens only using the learning management system. Other than that, from the university point of view, I will reiterate, no other separate WhatsApp, Telegram group officially is there, and we are not governing it. If you have subscribed for it, fine, fair enough. You can be there, but those are not authenticated by the university, right? Please be connected with us, reach out to us, stay engaged with us for all the valid information, right? So don't just go by whatever is coming in the WhatsApp or Telegram group. Don't just be carried away by that. We are the right sources, the university, the faculty, and the mentors and support team. Please talk to us, right? So the live classes will be held only Saturday, Sunday, right? And doubt clarification will happen on the weekdays, even though it is not mandatory. It is not, we are not going to compel you. However, for getting a good experience of online learning, you are requested to join for this Saturday, Sunday classes, which will be held second half, right? There'll be 4 to 6 classes every week, 2 to 3 on a Saturday, 2 to 3 on a Sunday, starting from 2:30 p.m. That is a comfortable time for all the learners, right? So those classes will be held and all the classes will be recorded as well. Each class is for 1 hour duration with breaks. The next class will come, the next class will come. Learning is continuous, right? Suppose MBA learner 6 subjects, 2 to 3 subjects will happen on Saturday, 2 to 3 will happen on Sunday. Likewise. So learning also, what you have to do is week on week, you have to learn one subject, then move to the other one, like that. You have to give equal importance to all the subjects. Doubt clarifications will happen over the live classes or during the weekends or from the learning management system using the discussion forum. Just get the academic doubt clarified, reach out to mentors if you have any challenges, right? So, and electives, all program has electives, right? So just don't get worried about it now. Electives are always in the final year. See, every final year student, when you are doing a final year, you have an option to choose the elective. You have to do a project in the final year. There will be orientation sessions for every stage. For assignment, there is a separate orientation will be conducted by the faculty. For elective choosing, there is an orientation. For projects, there will be multiple orientation. How to do the project, how to submit the project, how to attend the Viva. Everything is online. Sitting at home, you can do everything. But there will be orientations, and as such, I told you, electives for the course, whether it's a management, whether MBA, BBA, IT courses, last year is what you will be choosing the elective from the portal, and portal will alert you. Why last year? Because that is a time where you are going to be coming closer to the industry. You will get to know what is the domain you want to specialize in, what domain is important in the industry, right? How to choose that elective. So all those things is connected in the last year, right? Assignment, there is only one assignment, but submit it on time, right? Start working on it, keep working on it day in, day out, and submit it on time, because 30 marks is from assignment. Without submitting the assignment, you cannot pass the subject, right? If you don't submit, you'll be marked absent. And if you submit the wrong assignment, you'll be given 0. Be careful when you're submitting assignment. We will not ask you to draw diagrams. That is not the purpose of online learning. We'll test your concepts. The higher end concepts is what we are going to test, and assessment is always at higher end range. So we will, simple faculties will guide you. You can discuss with the faculty what is the response required, and your assignment should be submitted as a PDF by typing, not through pen and paper. No writing, right? So basically, some of us handwriting I don't know, and the task, a tedious task of writing is not there. We're all like tuned to online now, just typing it and then submitting it correctly on time, right? So assignment submission should happen only in the LMS, no other scope, no other place, no pen and paper. You don't have to come to any other place, hand it over to somebody. It has to be done in the LMS and not through emails as attachment. Don't write to help desk. Please find attach my assignments, please submit to faculty. Faculty won't accept the assignments. It has to be submitted only in the learning management system, right? Exams is going to be held every 6 months. For every paper, there is an exam, practical, theory, exam will be there. 3 hours exam. Exam, you need to have a Windows-based, right? A laptop with a good configuration. We will give you the hardware, software features, what is required. No iOS, no Mac systems for exams, right? Our tool doesn't support. No mobile phones as well, no calculators as well. Whatever you need for the exam to write, it will be available online in the tool itself. You have to mandatorily take the mock exams. So you get a fair idea about how exams are conducted, right? Exam is not again on pen and paper, even Max, Stat, everything. We will give you a tool, right? To practice it, right? This exam tool is there. That is very easy tool. All Max, assignment, Stat, assignment formula, everything you can easily write by using the tool. You have to just practice it, right? So go through it and get prepared for exams. And certificates will be given on time. Results will be declared on time. 6 to 8 weeks, as mentioned in the academic calendar. Exams are held only on weekends, no weekdays, ideally, right? Sometimes we'll give you option in weekdays as well, but weekends are compulsory will be their exams, which is most suitable for all the online learners. So what you have to do is, as I told you, you have to book slots, right? Whether you are going to take the exam on a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday, whether it's morning or evening, and take exams accordingly, right? If you're not able to book slots, please reach out to us. We will help you. As per the university norms, whatever slots available, we'll get it booked for you, right? Not a challenge, right? So that is important. And if you have already booked the slot, then for some reason you are not able to take the exam at the slot, please reach out to us. We will verify that. And then we will be able to, if you have not logged in for the exam at all that time, for some emergency has come, then we will help you with another slot and you can take that exam as well, right? So there's no challenge, but you have to book the slots and take exam. You have to be prepared for the exam to take it, right? Model papers will give you, mock exams will give you. So all those support, technology team will be there to support you, and each exam is for 3 hours. Online learners can easily complete in 2 to 2.5 hours. Average learner will do it in 2 to 2.5 hours, right? But even then we say that we are giving you 3 hours, right? So do not worry about exam. One more point I would like to stress here is about if there is any learner with a learner disability, don't lose heart. We are there to support you, right? Differently able people, you can take a help of a scribe for writing your exam, right? A scribe, we will give you the norms, how a scribe can be chosen from your side, right? You have to choose a scribe and get the details approved by the examiner well before the exams, not on the day of the exam, right? Even before you book the slots, you have to tell, I need help of a scribe. There are certain process, certain documents, certain approvals, certain medical certificates we will ask. If it is produced, then we'll give you the help of the scribe. You have to take the exam along with your scribe. Just because you got an approval for, suppose a learner with a disability has got approval for the scribe, doesn't mean the scribe will come and sit and take the exam. No, scribe is just to support. The examiner, after giving the approval, has to see both you and your scribe as well. Both have to be there during the exam full time, right? Otherwise, the paper won't be evaluated. If you're not seen, the paper won't be evaluated. Please keep this in mind, right? So exam is for 3 hours, and for learner with disability, we'll give you little extra time if required. Some 15-20 minutes will give you extra. So don't get worried about it, right? So there is a process for scribes. Okay. It's been a long session today. Thank you, learners. This is a snapshot of the welcome email. So all details, whatever we have discussed today, whatever the links is required for you to learn is given in the welcome email. Please go there and look for the email. If somebody has not read the email, please read it line by line, word by word, all the important guidelines, right? The links that is required, Microsoft Teams, how to install, right? Outlook, how to install, your guidelines for exam. Everything is detailed in the welcome email, right? About e-library, all those things, the Coursera, which is very, very important. Coursera is going to be the game changer for you people, right? More, you can enroll to a number of courses free of cost, right? Also, we have given you a heads up of what you can look forward for career support and how we are going to help you. That will come anyway. It's a long way to go. Do not worry about it. We are there to support you. Ujjwal would like to give you a quick overview of what career support services are planned, kind of thing.
Absolutely. Okay, so some of you have asked about, campus recruitment. Sarita said that you've asked this question, what is the scope of jobs? After doing an MBA, is there any campus recruitment? Will it be conducted by MUJ? So we'll cover all these questions now. We do, if you've read the welcome email, you know that we do provide career support services, and that includes placement assistance as well. Now, every semester, our focus is to prepare you for the job market. Because you're starting out new and you're still figuring how to learn, how to work on the LMS, the online learning environment is relatively, it's going to take up some of your time for you to learn how to navigate that. So we're not going to give you classes in the first semester, live classes. What we'll do is, to make it simple, we'll recommend some courses on Coursera. And these are great courses. Please, I cannot emphasize enough how good these courses are. There are especially 2 of them. And there are some students here today who've messaged us saying, their English communication skills are not up to the mark. They're having trouble understanding the session. Please log into Coursera and use it to improve your language skills. So there's one course called The Art of the Job Interview. That is an AI-powered course. And what it does is it addresses the most frequently asked interview questions. Now, it'll play the question. It'll tell you how you can answer it. It'll even give you an example. And then you have to record a video of you answering that question. And the tool is going to measure how you performed, whether you were enthusiastic enough, whether you used the right words, whether there were fillers, whether there was dead air. So it's going to measure you and it'll give you a score. And then you can keep redoing it until you perfect it. So please make use of Coursera to, gain these employable skills. It's very important that you do. Okay. So in the first semester of for career support, we recommend these courses. Starting from your second semester, we have live instructor-led sessions. You will have a trainer who will be assigned to you, and we don't just cover, Sujan Bera, you've asked about LinkedIn profile building, Mohammed Tasiltaj, you've asked about the BCA student recruitment. So we do have all of this. Your LinkedIn profile will happen. We'll tell you how to build your LinkedIn profiles. We'll tell you how to write good CVs. But more importantly, we'll teach you what it is to be like in a workplace. We're going to teach you cultural sensitization. We're going to teach you stress management, how to negotiate, all your negotiation skills, everything that you need to be successful at the workplace will be covered in your career support services. Now, towards the end of your program, which is say if you're doing a postgraduate program, it will be in your third and fourth semester. And for the undergraduate students, it's going to be in your fifth and sixth semesters. So in your pre-final semester, we're going to teach you we'll give you an orientation. So don't worry about it right now. We have a placement portal. So we'll teach you how to use the placement portal. We'll give you an orientation about how to apply to jobs. And it's got a really cool built-in resume maker. So all you need to do is put in your details and it'll create your resume for you. And then you can make edits if you'd like. So we'll teach you all of that. We'll teach you how to apply to jobs, the keywords you use. So you'll automatically, the jobs that are there, according to your eligibility, you'll be shortlisted. You can apply, you can track your applications there, and we'll schedule the interviews. All of this will happen in your final semester. Okay, so please don't worry about it right now. Focus on your program, focus on doing well and getting those employable skills. Okay, we do have campus placements. We do assist you with that. So those of you who ask questions about it, don't worry, it will all happen towards the end of your program. But yeah, another important thing is the eligibility criteria. You need to make sure that there are no arrears. So please make sure you passed in all your exams. When you finish your semester exams, re-register to the next semester, complete that semester, re-register to the next, clear all your exams, make sure you have no backlogs, all right? So that's it for placements. We will brief you on it towards the end of your program once again.
Thanks, Ujjwal. So, learner, so we are coming to the fag end. So please go to the welcome email for all the guidelines that we have given. Stay connected with us, right? And keep every day as a learning day, right? Learn bit by bit, participate in the live classes, right? It will help you to improve your knowledge, your experience with online learning, and looking forward to have a healthy, active engagement sessions with you in the classes to be held. So with this, we are coming to the fag end, and we are there to support you and look forward to. And those who want to exit can exit now. Plus, please do not forget to give the feedback. And any challenges you have, please reach out to support team. We are there to help you, right? And now we can take some questions online. Ujjwal, over to you.
Thank you, Ramki sir. Well, most of the questions have been answered, but we'll go through the list again.
Yeah.
Okay, couple of students, Mohammed Bilal and Silji Siad, you've asked about the convocation ceremony. Yes, we are looking at organizing convocation ceremonies on campus, so we'll keep you posted about that towards the end of your program. And to keep all of you updated, we do organize student meetups. In fact, earlier this year in January, we had a student meetup on campus. We had over 400 students who had come there. It was fantastic. They met their teachers, they met each other, the seniors, juniors. They even put up performances. It was fantastic. The energy on campus was really great that day. So we're going to organize more of those and we'll keep you posted about it. So don't worry, you will be informed. You're not going to miss it. Okay, we've covered what is epic.u, Hamza Hassan. It's an online platform. It's an app where you can connect with your other learners. Mohammed Nasser, you've asked whether you can attend do you have to attend all live lectures? Like Ramki sir has mentioned, it's good to attend because, you know, that is one place where you get to clarify all your doubts live with your teachers. But if you can't attend it, it will not go against you. You can always watch a recording. And that should suffice. Sarita, we've answered your question about campus placements. Ramki sir, Khushi Jain wants to know about credit points. What is the system? What is the credit system? She's not understood that.
So globally, every course given by a higher education institution has got an academic weightage. Globally, it is there. Suppose if you are completing a course from here and you want to pursue higher studies in a different institution, they will ask you your previous courses, how many credits. So credit is the academic weightage, right? It's like your undergraduate, postgraduate program levels of higher education. So accordingly, a credit is for the level for the course. Whether it's a fundamental course, 2 credits, there's a core program course, it's a 4 credit likewise. Each credit is actually equivalent to 30 hours of learning experience in online. In a campus, it is 15 hours, but in online, it's double. 30 hours of experience. Why? Because online learners have unlimited learning time, right? Learning through the classes, learning through their own self-paced learning, learning when they do the assignment, learning during the discussion forum participation, all those things happens. So this is a experience that you are going to get. And how are you going to earn this credit? Suppose that there is a course with 4 credits, means what? Though you will undergo that course, you will get that experience, you will sit for the exam. And once you successfully clear the exam, irrespective of the grade, 4 and above, 40% and above, you earn the entire credit, 4 credits. If you have 6 courses, you clear all the 6 courses in the first attempt, you get 24 credits, 6 into 4, 24. And these credits gets accumulated, deposited in a bank, which is called as Academic Bank of Credit. When you go for likewise for every semester, So when an MBA learner completes it, he get 102 credits. Likewise for all the program based on the credits, right? So when you go to the higher education for next level or to different institution or somewhere, they are actually mapped with what is the credits you have earned from the previous one. That's it. So you gain the credits, you earn the credit. If you clear the exam, it's as simple as that, right? So just focus on the learning experience and clear the exams with good marks, earn the credits, and keep going. Thank you.
Thank you, Ramki sir. Khushi, hope that answers your question. It's quite detailed. Ishant Sharma is asking, do we get Google Cloud?
Yeah, Google Cloud is there. It's optional, and you can just take that course free of cost. And cloud computing is one of the electives for IT learners. And even we are going to do this for MBA. We are going to teach you the concepts of in MBA and IT. So it is wide available. It's an open elective type, and yes, it is there. We'll help you with the right type. Not a problem. You can just write to us, and we'll give you that course. Yeah.
Okay, Asim Sahu, you're asking if all subjects are compulsory for the BCA course. Yes, absolutely.
Whatever subjects is enrolled for you is compulsory, including the practicals. Only the pre-intro program, pre-introduction, what you see is the basics where there's no exam. That's only for learning and experience, right? So all courses are compulsory, where you have an exam also to take. I'm clear. Thank you.
Farooq Sheikh, you've asked lectures that we will be having on the weekends. Will they be recorded lectures only or a live interaction class? Farooq, your classes are live and you will be able to interact with your teachers at the end of the session. So please, this is how online learning works. You have to start reading the content, going through all the learning material by yourself. When your classes happen, now you're going to have your classes only on weekends, right? So they're going to be covering how you apply what you have already, read about to real life situations. So they're going to teach you the applications of those things. So come prepared to class after having read the chapters. There'll be a learning plan that is going to be shared with you. So you come prepared, read those chapters and ask relevant questions. So there's no confusion. You're absolutely clear on what needs to be done.
Recorded lectures are available already. You can go through it, but the live classes over the weekend, when I call it as a live class, because you are going to interact with the faculty virtually through Teams, and then you can ask questions, get answers, and that session gets recorded as well later use kind of thing. So you have all the advantages.
So Janvera, you're asking us to describe more about the mobile learning app. So the mobile learning app is called Pulse. We've sent you the link to it on the welcome email. It's the same thing.
The advantage of using the app is you can just go there to play the Play Store, App Store, download it. And once you log in, you will be able to learn continuously on the move. And the advantage here is whatever you learn from the app gets synced when you log into the portal. You don't have to redo it. So learning through any device, learning time is enabled through the app as well.
Okay. Chandu Agrawal, you're asking if Coursera courses also give you credit. They do not give you credit that will be added to your degree program. So no. A lot of you are asking when your classes are starting, will we be noticed if the class? Beru, I think you've been notified. So learners, you have to take ownership of your learning starting today. Please log into the LMS regularly, check when your classes are scheduled, bookmark them and attend those. Of course, if you're unable to attend, you can always watch the recording later, that's all right. Where your learning requirement is concerned, the 75% attendance that Ramki sir was mentioning, that is the learning progress. So when you read the e-content, that counts towards it. When you do an assessment, that counts towards it. When you watch the videos, when you attend live classes, everything contributes to this 75% requirement. So please take ownership, log into the LMS, see when your classes are there. some of you are asking about the pre-semester courses, if they're mandatory for you. They're not mandatory for you, but they're good to attend because they'll help clarify your basics. So if you are slightly weak or you've lost touch with education before, if you've taken a long gap, coming back to college can be a little overwhelming. So these courses will help you get back on track. So you do not get credits for these, and these are not mandatory for you to attend, but it'll be good if you do.
Since if you see the section in the academic calendar, July, August session, July we have started the preparatory classes, August your actual academic sessions are going to start. Your program faculties, head of the programs are going to have an interaction with you. Just get ready for it. And all these sessions are the calendar as well in the LMS. So if something is shown in the calendar, that means it is for you to attend, and all such classes will be recorded as well. Thank you.
Safasana, you've asked about the software updation is required. Safa, for exams, we will be sharing the configuration details. Ramkisa, would you like to elaborate if there's something else they need to be aware of?
Yeah. So learning, there's no software update. Learning is just a web-based facility. You can learn using any tool, any device, whether it is Android, iOS. Exam, what we will give you hardware, software guidelines will give you, and then we will give you a tool to install. Right? These tools, basically, the updated one will be given to you. So you don't have to worry about any software update. You have to just install the tool. Our technical team will be there to help you to install if required. And on this tool, you will take the exam. There is no software you have to worry about it, update kind of thing. Keep your system properly updated. Right? System software, whatever your laptop, desktop, keep it properly updated. And that's the end of it. There's nothing to worry about. Even in your programming lab, you don't have to download any software. You don't have to buy any software. Whatever is required, we'll give you all free of cost and guidance as well. Right? So nothing to worry about software update. Only thing is your system updates in your, whether it is going to be your mobile phones or your laptops, desktops, that needs to be updated. That's a basic hygiene. That's it. Otherwise, from the purpose of learning, no software update is required.
Clement Jolly, you're asking, how do you download the online learning app? Well, it's quite simple. Just go to the link we've shared in the welcome email, and it'll take you to the App Store or the Play Store, depending on the phone you have, and then you can download it. The links are right there. So put in your credentials, your university username and password. That's also there in the welcome email. Just do that and you'll be able to access it. Daksh, we've already covered the exams. As you can see the screen, the exams, as the name suggests, are at the end of every term, every semester. So depending on when your session starts for each semester, at the end of that semester, you will have your exams. Currently, the UGC, the University Grants Commission, which is the authority of higher education in India, they have announced that no college can start before August 2023. So your academic session starts only next month. Your learning starts from today, but your academic session officially starts from next month. And your exams as per that are going to be early next year. Neha Jagtap, you've asked if MBA IT course has practicals.
See, practicals will be dealt with to just explain you to teach the concepts. Yes, they will be using some practical, but there's no practical assessment or exam for MBA or BBA learners. Practical as an assessment is there only for MCA and BCA. So programming will be also taught, some coding will be given about analytics, everything. All those things is for learning. Practical exam is restricted only for MCA, BCA. No other programs will have practicals.
Neha, Zia, we just covered the classes, class details. Surbi, you've asked, will all classes be like this meeting? All your classes will be online, but they're going to be conducted on MS Teams. And your teacher will be taking you through the course curriculum. Srishti Shah, you're asking if the live lectures will be conducted on weekdays. Srishti, all the live classes will be only on weekends. We will organize some doubt clearing sessions during the week. Those are going to be live, but those are only doubt clearing sessions. The live classes are going to be on weekends.
You have
Ramki
your
sir,
doubt
Uday Shrivastava.
clarification. You have your doubt clarification on weekdays. Faculties are connected, but live classes will be as per the calendar. Just follow the calendar for weekend sessions.
Ritesh Sadashiv Savant, you're asking if Coursera you have courses on share market courses free. Please explore it. There are over 10,500 courses. I don't remember which exactly, if there's one for share market course. So please explore it, and you should be able to find something. Some of you have mentioned that that Coursera is asking you to pay. Like we mentioned earlier, when you log into Coursera, please make sure that you see the online Manipal logo on the top left corner along with Coursera. Those courses will be free for you. Anushka Mehrotra, you're asking whether Coursera provides certificates for each course we complete. We already addressed this. Yes, it does. It depends on the type of course you've signed up for. Asim Sahu, we've covered the exam paper. We've covered the bridge courses. Rahul Das is asking, Ramki sir, is there any graph or pie charts or mathematical interpretation, formation or attachments of any pictures in addition to our assignments, or simply do we have to type it out?
Concepts have to be done, and assignment, you can do all these things in Word itself. If you have to do a pie chart, show that all those things tools are fine. It is available in Word itself, right? Only the assignment questions will be direct concept checking. Simple. Some accountancy related the tables you may have to draw and put some figures, numericals. No diagrams and graphs otherwise. Thank you.
Okay, let's take some live questions. 7 of them have raised their hands. Shyam Kumar, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Learners,
Shyam Kumar,
if your queries are addressed, you may drop the hands. Otherwise, unmute and talk when the opportunity.
Shyam Kumar, you've raised your hand. Okay, moving on. Shalini Kumari, please unmute yourself and ask your question. Shalini Kumari, you've raised your hand. Please ask your question.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hi.
Ma'am, actually, I was having some problem. Actually, till yet I have not received the welcome email. So, do I have to do any procedure?
Yes.
Learners,
please contact the help desk and ask them to resend it to you.
it is available in your inbox or spam. Please take it out. Definitely you'll be able to find it. Still, if you're not able to find it, reach out to help desk for any technical support or challenges. They will be happy to help you quickly. Thank you.
Shalini, the email to reach the help desk is helpdesk@mujonline.edu.in.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
All right. Imani Varma, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
Yes. Actually, I logged into MUJ online and I opted for Coursera link, and there I was asked that I need to make a payment if I need to take up any course.
Do you see the online Manipal logo on the top left corner?
Yes.
Have you searched in the search box there?
Yes.
What is the course you're looking for? Do one thing. If it's showing up in our catalog and it's still asking you to make a payment, please take a snapshot and send it to